Thanks for checking out this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe.
Orange Cassidy versus Pac in the main event. Pac got new hair. We've talked about it. He also got new gear. He's wrestling a singlet now. The top came off at some point, and he's in ridiculously great shape.
Well, there's an old trick. When you cut your hair off, your head looks smaller.
Your body looks bigger.
Your body looks bigger.
Yes.
So I can't tell if he's actually bigger than ever, but he looks bigger than ever.
Yeah.
Because now he's got a small head on a giant body,
Yes.
as opposed to having all the hair all over the place.
So they have an awesome match. It starts off very slow, not like not in a poor wrestling sense, but in a pacing sense. They're doing a lot of mat work, a lot of headlock stuff. And finally, Pat catches a dive. It's a Falcon Arrow on the floor. We come back from the break. Orange is making his comeback. And
That looked like it sucked, by the way.
I'm sure it did.
God.
Yeah.
Just a thud.
So they start taking bumps on the floor all over the place, and Orange hits the orange punch, which lays Pac out across the table. And then he goes to the top rope, Orange Cassidy does. And from the top rope, he sticks his hands in his pockets. He leaps through the air. He turns around, so he lands on his back on Pac, but he's also still, momentum is going head first. So he hits him and then slides back onto his head with his hands in his pockets. That could have gone real bad. Appeared to be okay. And they get back in the ring. Orange hits the orange punch. Pac gets the ropes. So then Orange gets up top, and Pac does the Orange Cassidy slow roll to the outside.
Hate that spot. I hate that spot. The momentum just grinds to a halt. You just hear the crowd just go, oh, he rolled outside. Fuck.
Well, especially, it's worse.
They're already dead.
It's worse in this case when the heel does it.
Yeah.
When Orange does it, the crowd enjoys having the heel's momentum.
It's funny when he does it.
Yeah, exactly. So they brawl in the crowd where Pac hits a tombstone in the stands. And he throws Orange down the stairs and goes to follow up, but he can't move because Darby Allin has handcuffed his foot to the guardrail.
Yes.
I thought,
Which you can barely see, by the way.
if you look down to the guard, because Darby's looking up at them, and the camera's just pointing down, you just see this little face. It's like the gimmick of Pennywise the clown peeking out from the sewer. That's Darby Allin down there. So I think, okay, Orange is going to stumble and crawl back into this ring. Pac can't move. Orange will win by countout. Suddenly, Pac is free. These chains suck. These handcuffs are broken. I don't know how he got out. But he's still stumbling a little bit, and then at the count of 19, he runs and dashes and does a big somersault over the top rope to get into the ring to break the count. But Orange immediately just cradles him and wins anyway. That was certainly an unusual finish.
Yeah, but that finish, like, the match to me was kind of like, it's up and down. Like, it was a good match, but, you know, none of the fans could see Darby doing the handcuff thing. Wasn't even explained why he had to handcuff him since he just broke the handcuffs anyway.
Yeah.
Should just grab the foot or whatever. But anyway, it was kind of like, I don't know about all this. But then when he did that, because I thought he was going to get counted out.
Yeah.
And then he goes sprinting, and he does a fucking gymnastics dive roll over the top rope, just comes right up to his feet, and there's a front rolling cradle, and he pins him. It was awesome. That was an awesome finish. And the match was good, just the heat sucked.
Yeah. So Darby is now taunting Pac, who charges at him, and then Darby, I think, sprayed him with some kind of chemical. First, I thought it was like lighter fluid, because they were doing the fire gimmick. Then Darby pulls out a taser and is threatening all the Death Riders with that, and I thought, okay, maybe it was just water. Now Pac is wet, and he'll get tased, and it'll hurt more because of the water. But then instead, Darby runs for his life. I thought, what the hell is going on here? So the Death Riders charge, and suddenly there's Darby standing in the driveway, basically, up to the building, wielding a molotov cocktail.
Yes.
A glass bottle filled with some sort of flammable fluid with an oil-soaked rag at the top and a lighter. I thought, are you going to commit a war crime here, dude? You can't throw Molotov cocktails in a crowd.
Well, that's what that security guy thought.
A security guy wiped out Darby. Just put this fucking security guy in the main event.
I was going to say, if I read a Darby interview one of these days and he reveals that this guy wasn't smartened up and he saw this guy with a fucking Molotov cocktail and decided, I got to take this fucker out one way or the other, this guy goes sprinting. And he tackles fucking Darby into these garbage cans, and he fucking hooks this guy like he's Luthez.
Oh, yeah.
He puts him on his belly, and he's tying him in a fucking knot, and he is not letting this guy move. I was like, I want that guy doing security where I'm
Oh,
at.
hell yeah. I feel safe with that man around.
Golly.
That was very strange. That's how the show ended. It was okay. It did not. The main event, the opening segment, the Hangman Page Mojo face-off. I'm usually not a fan of these things where the match has already been booked and now you have a face-off, but they got me more excited for the match than I was going into it. And that was great. Everything else was fine.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that notify button, and you'll never miss a video again.